say, back in his younger days, prohibition was a talk, but the rich folks walked to the woods where my daddy stayed. Jugs and jars, some shiners, these old boys here, they ain't miners. They came from the 29ers that didn't take a hole in the ground to put the bottom in their face.
Welcome back to Super Fantasy Bros. I'm Mr. Big B.
And I am Chuck Lowe.
And we are moving on into Week 10. That is a lot of baseball.
Lots.
Of course, we're going to cover this week's news. We're going to do some more taco bets. We're going to have to go over who would you rather. It's time to go back into the trash pile again. And we've got an interesting mailbag. A special request. Let's move on to the news. Got some more bad news this week. Poor Brett Anderson is back on the DL. One good game, one bad game. I guess he's still having some trouble with that elbow. Unfortunately, he's not going to be available for a couple weeks, which is bad because he was a nice pitcher. I see a lot of people dropping him now. If you've got space, I don't see any reason not to sit on him. If he comes back and starts producing, he'd be a nice one to have. Oh, God, Mike Stanton. We already told one person to get rid of him because he's doing nothing. He's not even playing.
But he's coming up.
Big news.
Coming up through the ground.
Somebody's going to be on that roster. Some more big news for you. Somebody strikes out 140 times per year in the minors. Somebody's in a big old slump right now.
Someone's a betting average risk.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can get a lot of bashing from John Buck, too.
Might as well get Jack Cuss.
Might as well get Chris Davies.
No. No. You want something more than
if you like Jay Bruce, you'll like Mike Stanton. That is one of the same. And, of course, everybody knows about Armando Galarraga.
Heartbreaking.
Who doesn't? That is the biggest cheat. That is as big of a cheat as calling Placido out in the last day playoff in the Minnesota Twins last year.
You mean the pitch was almost hit his elbow? And it was a strike?
I mean the one that did hit Inge. And the one that was not a strike to Placido.
You mean the hit Inge but did not count as a hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of cheating going on in that area.
As you can see, we don't like Minnesota.
Screw Minnesota.
Especially turn-faced Monroe.
Don't get caught up in the Galarraga hype. He might have a little streak.
He's already jumped up like six percentage points.
He had a good run year before last, before he died for a year and a half straight.
Plus, he's still the fifth starter, so he might be skipping some starts.
Yeah.
From time to time.
As you could tell, anybody can have a good streak. I mean, John Garland's got a sub-3 ERA. Who would have guessed that? So don't get too excited about good old Armando. What else do we have?
We got Strasburg coming up tomorrow. Don't have a whole lot to say here, but I'm ready for that big 5 innings of shutout baseball. Woo! Then Matt Holliday. You called me the other day. We're a little concerned about Matt Holliday. So I did some digging. And so far this year, he's got 6 homers and 5 stolen bases. Last year, before the All-Star break, he had 8 homers and 10 stolen bases. So he's not too far off. So don't panic yet, I don't think. But the year before, he had like 14 homers and 15 stolen bases. So,
he was playing for the trash A's last year. He's on a real team now.
Yes.
This hopefully is just a slow start.
And then another player that's only 15% owned is Brett Myers. I picked him up as a spot starter on one team about a month and a half ago, and he's been on my team ever since because he's really good. In April, he had an ERA just under 4. Then I picked him up. Then in May, he had an ERA just over 2.5, and then so far this month he's got an ERA just over 1. So if you're digging deep, go ahead and pick up Brett Myers.
And apparently Miguel Montero is not quite ready to play.
No, not quite.
That was not the news we had last week.
Stupid Yahoo said Friday.
I did
last
not.
Friday.
I have not had any stats yet. If Kurt Suzuki is sitting out there by some act of God, he needs to be on your team now because he is doing just fine. I think that's about it.
Yep.
All right, once again, thinking position.
Time to play Who Would You Rather, Mr. Big B.
What do you got?
Who would you rather? We got Big Strasburg, as aforementioned, coming up, and 5-inning Jesus.
Okay.
5-inning Jesus. You don't have any Strasburg, do you?
No, I do not.
Right. So if you were offered Strasburg for one of the following players, would you accept it? Here we go. Would you accept a Strasburg for Chris Carpenter?
No.
No.
Never.
Never ever.
That is God.
Matt King.
Maybe.
Maybe? Question mark?
Yeah.
Think about it. Okay.
If I'm doing okay with some other pitching, I might.
Jared Weaver.
Well, that's pretty fair, I think.
You do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Your boy Sean Markham
No.
for Strasburg. Really?
I don't know. Markham has been so good to me.
Okay.
I hate to ditch him.
That's a no.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
I'd hang on.
Jaime Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Jaime can. I don't know if Jaime can do this forever.
Would you take a Mike Pelfrey?
For Strasburg?
Would you give up a Mike Pelfrey?
Yes.
Do you even have a Mike Pelfrey? Me
No.
neither. He's a joke.
Somebody's a fluke.
Would you give up a Tim Hudson?
Yeah. Hudson doesn't get any Ks.
Not really.
There's nothing wrong with having him to lower the ERA. He's a nice anchor, but no Ks.
Right. Okay, we got Teixeira. Teixeira is struggling mightily. Do you have any Teixeiras?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Would you accept any of the following players in a trade for Teixeira? Would you accept Adrian Gonzalez?
No.
Really?
He's a third baseman for one.
No, Adrian's a first baseman.
Oh, Adrian gets. Oh, I was listening to Beltray.
Oh, no.
My bad. My mistake.
Not Adrian Beltre.
Okay. Gonzalez, yes.
Okay. Prince Fielder?
Yes.
Mark Reynolds.
I'd have to hope that Teixeira pulled out.
Would you accept Kevin Youkilis for a Teixeira?
Oh,
That's a tough one.
yeah. That's
Really?
why not?
Okay.
Euclid is always dependable.
Joey Votto.
Yes. Goddamn, he's been good this year.
Billy Butler.
No.
No,
No, I don't think he's quite enough.
Big Adam Dunn. Would you accept Adam Dunn for Teixeira?
Adam Dunn has been doing what Adam Dunn does.
Yes, he always does.
Yes, he's been giving me those homers. Yeah, at this point, I think that's pretty fair.
Really? Okay. Derek Lee.
No, Derek Lee.
Derek Lee and Strasburg for Teixeira?
Yeah, yes, I might do that. That's a lot of gamble, but I might do it.
Okay, that's all I got. Apparently, Teixeira is talking to his batting coach, finally. So hopefully, he will work out of it.
I'm still a big supporter of Teixeira playing some damn winter ball. Somebody needs to start playing 2 months earlier.
Some early spring training, anything.
Yes.
Build him a goddamn batting cage in the backyard or something. Yeah, okay.
All right.